Welcome to Random Product Critic, a channel about critiquing anything that can be bought.
Hi everyone. Today we're going to look at a kind of different item than I've looked at on the rest of the channel. We'll look at a pistol. But before I do, I just wanted to mention or give a shout out to a buddy of mine that is starting his YouTube channel, basically doing video game playthroughs from I think the first game he was doing Mario, followed by Ghosts and Goblins. So some of the really retro games, and then he's going to work all the way up to recent games. So go check him out. I've put a link on the video. Also put a link in the description for you guys to go check that out. So let's get started on this. We're looking at the Ruger SR22 pistol. So this is a 22. There is a very similar one that looks like this that's a 9mm, just slightly bigger, not too much. So what's cool about Ruger is they put a lot of thought into their guns on making them very portable for some of these smaller pistols, and making them very accessible. So for example, I wanted something that would be very easy as a hidden carry type of gun if I needed it to be, and something that would be really easy to tote around, but also something that's really easy to clean and whatnot. Obviously a 22 is not going to be very much damage or anything if you're getting into any type of situation, but it is a fun little gun to play with. So this particular model, the SR22, you can see if I focus right here on the engraving, so you can see this is the SR22 line. Ruger is based out of Arizona, and they have a few different types of styles for this particular line. They have like a pink version. They have a like a light colored version. They have a few different like a longer version. This gun's really cool though because of just a lot of small features they've got. So it is upgradable. You could do a dot scope on here. You can do laser on here, so you can see you've got the etches for the laser. You can do suppressors if you wanted. So there's a lot of upgrades available. When you get the gun itself, it comes with 2 clips. So let me pull out the other one. So comes with 2 clips. This one probably holds roughly about 12 bullets, maybe 15 at the most. So not a whole lot, but definitely enough. Unlike a 9mm either that might only hold 6 or so. Those slide in fairly easily, and they pop out just by pressing this button right here. This gun is an ambidextrous gun, which is nice because a lot of guns are not ambidextrous. For me, I was looking for one that accommodated left-hand shooting. I shoot with both hands, so this one made sense, and it feels really comfortable for how small it is and everything, even though my hands are quite large. So pressing this ambidextrous button, you can see slides both ways here. We'll pop out the clip. You also have an ambidextrous safety, so you can see that right there. Very easy to move with your thumb. And when you've got it cocked back, this is only available for right hand, but if you've got it cocked back and it's stuck open right here, to close it, you have this latch right here. You just pull down and it closes automatically. So that's only available for right hand, but that's not a big deal because you could always, this is normally when you're reloading the gun, so once you're done reloading you can always just pop that back down with either hand. So what's also really nice is it comes with a little bit different grip options. So let me show you, start with the clip here. So you'll notice the clip has kind of this angled, rounded edge to it, which is really nice. Gives you a little bit extra room for that extra finger. So if you had a finger down there, you can kind of keep your finger down there, or it gives you a little bit extra for the pinky up there too. Oh, sorry about that. So you can see, in any case, that gives you a little bit extra. But if you have smaller hands or just don't like that, they come with these interchangeable little plates for the bottom of the gun. So you can switch that out, and this one gives you just the more rounded flush feel. So you can see the difference between those. So both clips come with an option to change that. The gun also comes with two different grips. So these just slide off. Obviously a little bit sturdy. So it comes with two different grips. I like this one. The other one's almost the same. The only difference is the other grip is thinner. So if I can line that up just right, yeah, that might be better. So you can see this one right here is thinner than the other one, both this way and this way. So you can kind of see the difference between those two grips. This one is meant for a little bit larger hands. Obviously mine are quite large for this gun, so I've got the thicker grip on there. Let's put that back on, and they just kind of slide on there. This gun is designed to be taken apart and changed really easily, so everything's really easy to pull apart. So you can also see right here my sights. I've got 3 dots. What's also nice is this is very adjustable, and this plate with the 2 dots can be flipped around if you don't want to see those. Just want like the regular black dots. And overall, if I can line that up right, you can kind of see how it would look if you were looking down the barrel. So, and moving this down is also quite easy. They've got it notched. So maybe I'll do a little bit more focus here. As you can see, it's more notched on the pull down right there. When it's in safety mode, it will not cock back. So if I take it off safety, it'll stay cocked. And if you have it cocked and there's a bullet in the chamber, but you don't want to fire it, obviously, you can always just pull the safety off, and it will uncock it without shooting the bullet. So that's another nice feature that especially some of the older guns just don't have. So there's a couple different variants of this gun. As I said, this one has a safety here. They also have a variant. I don't know if it's on this SR22 line directly, but they have another variant, maybe on the 9mm, where they have a palm safety. So you actually have to be holding the gun. A little less safe for kids, because kids are still going to hold the gun, but they do have that option. I like this one better just in general. The trigger is quite easy to move, so you can see that's on safety. It moves just about that easy after the first shot you fired. So when it's already cocked and fired once, the first one to actually fire the gun, it takes a little bit of effort, so it would probably pull back a little bit tougher, a little bit harder to go. But after that first shot, you can just unload these as fast as you can. You also have to be a little bit careful with the bullets that you get. Some of the cheaper ones I have seen to jam this gun occasionally if you're shooting fast. So I have these Champion Federal bullets, and they work really well. I haven't had any jams with those, but that's your bullet for this gun. So let's also look at how easy the teardown is on this. So you don't have to worry about screws or anything like that. The teardown is literally, you just have this little lever right here, and it's a little bit stiff until the first time you open it, so I had to use a screwdriver the first time. So you just pop that open, pull it all the way, and then when you slide back, you just pull up and go all the way forward. So teardown is very easy on this gun. Putting back is just as easy. So let's say I cleaned it all out and whatnot. For this one, you want to have the safety off and then cock it, and then you put it all back on. So you just put it on the reverse way. If I can get it there. There we go. So you just put it on reverse, exactly the same way that we took it off. Push it all the way down, and this is the ready to fire cocked back state. So I can, take the safety off. It's still cocked back, and again we have the little lever right here that we can just pull down, and it's completely done. Once you're done completely, you can put this little lever back and it locks it. So very easy tear down. Overall, this gun is not very heavy. Probably only a couple pounds at most. I'm not even sure. It's not super heavy. And I actually just pulled up their website on my other screen here. They have, so this is a 10 capacity round. I am losing my mind here. Okay, so your magazine has 10. This is 22 bullets again. The very base model for this gun, they say it's about 439. They have, if you have the removable adapter, it's 479. So your barrel length here is 3.5 inches. So that would be, from here to here, 3.5 inches. And this gun is mostly made out of, steel and aluminum. Definitely has, so it's not, very heavy or anything. But again, it is meant for, usability, portability, and just comfortable in general. This, out of all the pistols I tried, this was the one I was most comfortable just holding in general. Obviously it's not as powerful as like a 9mm, but it's nice to just have a small little gun. Some other cool things is right here. If you can kind of see that. So that little hole, you can see if it's loaded or not without having to pull it back. So a nice little feature. Again, I mentioned you can reverse this blade for the sights. It is ambidextrous. You do have your rail here for multiple accessories and whatnot. You do have that customizable plate for your magazines and the customizable grip. What else do we have? If you want to, you can upgrade the barrel, have it threaded for suppressor or whatever. I don't know why you would do that for a 22. And then the last feature, obviously a nice one, is just very easy to strip down. So Ruger also has really good support if you ever need it or ever have a problem with your gun. Overall, these guns don't get too dirty either. Like, they're pretty well contained. I haven't cleaned this particular one yet, and you saw how clean it was in general. I've probably shot about 1,000 rounds out of this, so in general it's very clean for not having been cleaned at all. When you're shooting this particular gun, you have very little kickback because it is a 22. So it's very easy. If you like shooting two-handed, you can do that. Shooting one-handed with either hand, very easy. Again, after the first bullet has been shot, it's very easy. The first one you shoot might be a little bit off, just because it requires much more effort to get that trigger pulled down all the way. So also just kind of looking at their website, so they do have this model and the one with a adapter on the front of it that just goes in the barrel. They have your regular, this model, but with like an aluminum type of finish for the slide. You have one that's just slightly longer on the top, so it's got right here, and that one has an extra rail on the slide, so if you needed that for whatever reason. They have and then they have 3 exclusive ones. They have a purple version where it's the same as this, but this This base handle under the grip is purple. They have the same one in all black, and then one in like a camo type of tan green for that color. So a few different options there. Very fun gun in general. I quite enjoy it. I definitely enjoy the Ruger brand as well. Just from this gun, you know, very easy to handle, very easy to use, and just a fun gun in general. So just one last time, this is the Ruger SR22 model. The base one goes about $439. You might find it a little cheaper, and just a fun gun to have around. Very easy, very comfortable, and hope you enjoyed this video.
Thanks for watching. If you liked our video, please subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up the video as well as share with others that may find this video interesting. If you'd like to make a request, click the link below in the description, and also feel free to take a look at some of our other random product videos.